When it left my hands, it looked on target, but I could tell it came off a little hard, but I'll take it, to be honest with you.
What's it feel like to finally kind of offensively contribute again? You had 17 points today.
It felt great. I kind of feel like when I made it in that bank shot, a lot of pressure I was so relieved after I went in. I think that really just got me going in the second half. But it's a great feeling. Everyone kept me positive. They just wanted to stay positive. Big mental block for me.
You were able to keep going and keep shooting after some early misses, including that one in the corner. Was it just keep putting them up? Or?
Yeah, these past 2 weeks, I've been encouraged by teammates, coaches, whenever I have a miss. And to start it off with an air ball the way I did, I had my head down a little bit, but Coach B and the rest of the guys are right there, keep shooting it, and it was falling late for me.
He came out to you, I think, right after that air ball and kind of smacked you on the back. And where was your confidence at that point?
I was feeling pretty good. I got to the free throw line. I got an easy layup. I was just trying to get easy baskets tonight. And then, for my first three, a little long for me. But for Coach B to just be right there, confidence, he's a huge confidence guy with us. And that really helped my mindset for the rest of the game.
So it does a lot of things well outside the shooting as well. You had a nice assist to DJ. You were part of that double team with Hap. When you're able to kind of get those areas of your game going, does that help you with that confidence going into shooting as well?
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing for me is that I'm able to impact the game in other ways than scoring. And, I've really taken upon myself on the defensive end to contribute there, rebound, assisting. But I thought as a whole we did a great job on Hayes and Hap.
Talk about what you guys did in the second half with Hap, including putting you on at one point.
Yeah, he got a lot of easy touches in the first half and easy rebounds too. That he was able to just get some putbacks. So we made some adjustments at halftime, kind of doubled him a little bit, and then we kind of faked the double two just to switch it up for him. So we throw him off rhythm.
What about moving on from here? Zach, confident?
Very confident. Many people know it. I usually show a lot of confidence. When the first one goes in, I feel like they all go in. I just think it's huge for us as a team to build off of this momentum.
How about for the team? Do you think this win streak has kind of knocked you guys off the bubble, or is there still work to do?
We're not resting. We're not selling at all. We still have a lot of work to be done for our last 5 games on the road. We got to be road warriors for this next one.
Sorry, Zach. It's not just a win streak. It's wins over Michigan State, Indiana, Wisconsin. Teams they don't beat very often here. When was the last time you felt like this about this team, this program?
We showed signs at times of the year we've been up and we've been down, but right now I think we're playing our best basketball, and teams will be playing their best basketball in February and March. So we got to keep this going. Obviously, we know the road has been a struggle for us, but again, our last road win that we had against IU convincingly would be big. We know Minnesota's going to be a tough environment, but we'll be ready for it.
The point guard, how much of a factor that was, and what do you think of the freshman?
I think there's a big effect, especially Bronson's a senior. He's been there for a while, Final Fours, things like that. So it's a big effect when you lose them. And I think the freshmen played pretty well for filling in for such a starter like Bronson.
You guys seem to be playing with a lot more confidence right now. You're playing your best basketball at this point in the season. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, you want to play well early and late, I always say. And I think that we've been playing pretty well as of lately, and I think we just got to keep up that focus and one game at a time mentality.
What do you attribute that to, do you think?
I think our focus. I think we're focusing on defense more and that one game at a time mentality.
You might have already talked about this, but Zach turning it around like that, having really a slump there for a long time and it being a bank shot that changes it for him. What are your thoughts on that?
You need anything to get out of the slump. I'm just happy he made a couple shots and it's opened things back up, and it's just great to see him happy out there making shots and things.
How does it change things for you guys to have him making shots like that?
It changes a lot. It opens up a lot more for everybody else, and I'm just happy to see him make shots.
How would you describe the defensive changes in the second half?
I think we buckled down. We wanted it. We knew that we had to get this game and that we had to get stops to win the game.
But, tactically, what were you guys doing differently?
I think we were trying to deny the post a little bit more, things like that, to make sure that we can limit the touches of Hayes and Ethan Hap.
That bank through, of course, I don't think he meant to do it, but it just shows to go to, he put a lot of time in, and like I said, there's ups and downs throughout the season.
Talk about how your team seems to be playing its best at the right time, a key time.
You don't want to say you're peaking at the right time, but it's not a bad time to be peaking around this time. Most important basketball is right now, and the stakes are a lot higher. So, to pick up, I think we're on a 3-win streak. It feels great. That's all I can attest to. Just guys just playing so much more passion, and it's showing on the court.
How big was it to get this one in particular on the resume?
Any game is a great win, but of course we haven't been on the left side of the column against those guys too often. So it's always a great feeling, and I know Coach B is ecstatic, and more so our guys are overwhelmed with how much this game meant to us. So we want to continue to play at a high level and rack up some more wins.
I think since the Illinois game at home, you guys have gotten out pretty quick, whereas early in the season it wasn't as quick. Is it because people are starting to realize, your teammates are starting to realize the magnitude of each game?
Everybody understands the magnitude of each game. It's just we know what our deficiencies are. We haven't had great starts, and we adjusted in that area and made changes. So it's a difference in our play, and that's all pretty much the difference.
Is that play or is it mental?
It's both. It's a mixture of both.
How humbling is it to be the first next level 1,000 points, 500 pounds, considering all the players that have come through this program?
It's extremely humbling, man. I can't put it into words. It's an accolade I'll remember for the rest of my life and my career. So, all I can say is thank you to the guys that helped me get to it.
How much did you guys pattern what you guys did defensively on Hap after what Northwestern did the other night against him?
Honestly, I didn't even see it, and I know we do a great job of scouting. I leave my the tough to the coaches, and all my job is easy. I just go out and execute it.
Tendencies is one thing, but there's just stuff that's really hard to guard what he does. And like I said, he's a really good player, and you can really good players, you can know all tendencies, but they're going to score anyway. That's definitely something we can't be satisfied with. That's why we mixed up the looks every possession. Like I said, it was successful enough tonight.
You guys have been told to make second half adjustments in the past, obviously, like every other team, but why are you able to execute them in that?
I don't know if it's a matter of execution or just a mindset matter. I think like I said, that we go into a game with a different type of urgency, and we know our backs still are against the walls. Every game is a must-win in our mind right now, and that's the way we play, even if we're down 8. So we just got to keep doing that.
When it was changed from you guys were going straight up right in the first half, and then you obviously went to kind of switching doubles and doing some more stuff like that in the second half, how was that actually presented to you guys in the locker room?
Well, I'm not going to say what the plan was because that would be just stupid.
Any other questions? You got to go out to the
good players, you just got to give different looks.